Hi, this is David Greenwald. I'm with the Davis Vanguard, and today I'm talking with Armando and Yadira Sandoval, who have had a long and arduous court battle against the IRS for trouble that started really in the early part of the 2000s. So start by telling me when you came to this country as immigrants, and then what your business does.
Well, first of all, I came to the United States in 1988. I came, for a better future. I came to work hard and do better and help my family, because I left 3 sisters and my mother in Mexico, and they depend on me financially. So I decided to come to the United States to take the opportunity to work hard and earn some money to help my family. In 2000, I decided I had three jobs previously before 2000, and back in 2000 I decided to start my own business as a satellite installer, satellite television provider. And since then I've been doing that job for almost 18 years, or already 18 years, and I've been doing well until the recession in 2008. My business went down considerably, but I kept hanging there and continue doing what I like to do. 2007, it was a year where we were audited by IRS. I never thought, that I was going to be audited, because I thought, I was running my business correctly. I had a tax preparer person who handled my taxes. I thought he was doing an okay job, but unfortunately, I was audited by IRS, where the nightmare began to be true. I started getting worried about what is going to happen. However, I continued, doing installs for DirecTV and Dish Network, the 2 companies, and that's what until now, I continue doing it.
So can you tell me about your interactions with the IRS agent? How did they first contact you? Was it a letter, or did they come in person?
Yes, I initially received a letter from IRS saying that I was elected to be audited, and just wait for the next information to come by mail. And once I received a second letter, so the letter says that I was going to be visited by a IRS agent, and IRS agent started coming to my office, because I told him that he had to be in my office, because it would be easy for me to continue handling the business, doing some jobs, and I decided to be like that. So the IRS agent came to my office early in the morning, like 9 o'clock, and then he started asking me for all the paperwork, invoices, a lot of papers, for the business, and also asked me, a lot of questions about the business. And I responded as much as I could. In the meantime, while I was probably had to leave the office to do a job, he remained in the office, continue with the audit, I guess. And then when I finished the job, I come back again in case he need me to answer more questions. So there were several times when he came to my office to continue with the audit.
Okay. And did you understand what he wanted in terms of what he was looking for, what he needed from you?
Honestly, I didn't know anything. I kept telling him that I was completely illiterate, about numbers, about accountability or whatever it's called, and I always mentioned that if he wanted to talk to my tax preparer, he was welcome to talk to my tax preparer, but he decided to keep asking me questions, and there was several times that I told him that I didn't understand anything of what he was trying to ask me for.
So at what point did you hire an attorney?
After the after the IRS agent gave me the big surprise that I owe so much money to IRS, because he said that my taxes were prepared badly, too bad, but I always told the IRS agent to give me the opportunity to redo the taxes. I say, well, with the money that you are talking about, you're gonna put me out of business. I never ever had that much money that you say that I owe now to the IRS. So you definitely, trying to put me out of business.
So were those fines, or are they saying that you underpaid your taxes by that amount?
In fact, he kept saying that I owe taxes to IRS, and I kept saying why. Why I owe taxes? I that's why I have the tax preparer, and so that's why I would like the tax preparer to be in the conversation with us, so that way he can explain you better, because I don't know anything about numbers.
So why did he say that the tax preparer shouldn't be involved in the conversation?
In fact, the first visit, he never wanted to have the tax preparer to be among our conversation, until finally he decided to talk to him. So I had to talk to the tax preparer and cite it in my office, so he can explain to the tax revenue agent what it's all about.
And at what point did you end up hiring your attorney? What year?
2007. Right after he made me sign papers that I didn't want to sign, because I didn't want to have that big liability, because I couldn't, I kept thinking that why I owe so much money when I don't even have that money in the bank. So
right.
And why do I owe that much money? It gotta be something wrong, that I keep telling him.
So when you signed the documents, did you understand what you were signing?
To be honest, no. Or he kind of like convinced me to sign it. We even got into a big argument because I didn't want to sign the paper, but he said, well, if you don't sign it, it's gonna be even worse for you. So you're gonna get hammered even harder. So I'm trying to help you by giving you some benefits in some other things. But if you keep denying, you keep saying that you're not gonna sign papers, so it's gonna be even worse for you. So at the end, my wife, says, well, let's sign it, and then we can find some professional help.
He said the taxes were substantially correct, and we didn't have the opportunity to redo the taxes because it was too late.
It was too late.
We wanted to bring some professional person to CPA to review the numbers, and he said, no, it's too late. We are about ending the audit for 2003 and 4.
Did he advise you that you had any rights or anything like that?
No.
Not that I remember.
Okay.
Not that I remember that I have any rights,
So what did your attorney tell you when you hired him?
Well, first, he says, he asked me a lot of questions for him to be familiarized with the issue. So then he decided to help us, to work with us. He wishes that it would be 2-3 days before we signed the papers. It would be a lot easier to handle the case, but he also he wanted to really help us. So that's when he took over.
We had some deductions in our favor, the expenses that the IRS agent didn't take in consideration, over $2,000 we could, reduce our liabilities that we owe. So that's why Mr. Shankolon decided to help us, because he saw that there was
A lot of errors.
in our reports.
And so that was in 2007. So what's happened in the last 11 years?
He's
We've
been
fighting.
trying, especially Shankalon, our CPA, he's been truly, fighting for us, trying to win this case, because he feels that this case is in our favor. However, he has found so many hurdles on the way that until now he wants to keep fighting to see if they realize that there was an unfair case on us.
And you feel like the language barrier was one of the problems? You had trouble understanding what it was that the IRS agent was trying to tell you?
Honestly, yes, because like I say, our primary language is Spanish, and even though I've been almost in the United States for almost 29 years, I still believe that my English still might not be good enough. I do understand most of the things, but some other things I still have trouble by understanding and by expressing myself.
Especially with the tax
And especially with numbers,
numbers and tax language.
We don't have any, my 100% dedication is to work hard to install satellite dishes to get new customers, but I don't know anything about
And
numbers.
we are not educated in any tax law.
We don't know any
No,
tax
we don't know
laws,
Right. Okay. Well, I think that's good for now. Thank you very much for joining me and talking about your struggles with the IRS.
Thank you.
Thank you.